Well, I would like to tell you something about what we were talking about the other day. Sentences that start with time clauses like before or after or once or the moment or as soon as or until or by the time. Yes. Well, so the first thing I would like you to try to think about, and if you like to write about your opinion, is about this. In Uruguay, think about how old are people when these or the following things happen. How old, in your opinion, how old are people when the following things, I'm going to tell you now, happen? Number one, go to school for the first time. So you copy in the notebook. How old are people when these things happen? 1. Go to school for the first time. 2. Get a driver's license. Get a driver's license. 3. Move out of the parents' home. Move out of the parents' home. 4. Get married. Get married. 5. Become a parent. Become a parent. And number 6, retire. Retire. The idea of when a person, after having been working for many years, stop working because the person has been working for 30 years or more, 35 years, etc., right? So it's time to retire. So the question is, for all of these options, in your country, I mean in Uruguay, how old are people when these things happened? 1. Go to school for the first time. 2. Get a driver's license. 3. Move out of the parents' home. 4. Get married. 5. Become a parent. And 6. Retire. So you have to think about it. You have to copy the question, and you have to write. I think that children start going to school. I mean, talking about for the first time when they are 2, when they are, well, school, not kindergarten. So maybe school. 5. How old are they? Yes. So try to explain. Try to write something about this. Well, for which reason? Because we are going to talk about, in this unit that is very important, about personality, but not only personality, behavior. So when we talk about behavior, I'm going to try to show you, not necessarily to copy. When we talk about behavior, yes, this is the idea. I don't know if I can. This. Wait, yes, behavior and personality. Behavior and personality. Okay? Why? What happens? I would like that you, using a dictionary, more than a translator, because I would like the dictionary, the definition of these adjectives I'm going to tell you now. Well, describing people's behavior and personality, here we have some adjectives. And you are going to copy this in the notebook. You copy behavior and personality, and you copy number 1, ambitious. Ambitious. Number 2, argumentative. Argumentative. Number 3, carefree. Carefree. Number 4, conscientious. Conscientious. Number 5, naive. Naive. Number 6, pragmatic. Pragmatic. Number 7, rebellious. Rebellious. Number 8, sensible. Sensible. And number 10, sophisticated. Sophisticated. Well, I would like you to try to look up these words in the dictionary and try to find the definition of these words. Then we're going to talk about them. But the idea of the exercise is, at what age do you think, it's a personal opinion, at what age do you think people tend to behave in these ways? So, at what age do you think people tend to behave like an ambitious person, like a pragmatic person, like a sophisticated person? At what age? And the options are 1, in their teens, 2, in their 20s, 3, in their 30s, 4, in their 40s, or 5, in their 60s. Okay? So you have to think about someone that is a teenager, maybe you, someone that is in his or her 20s, maybe one of your sisters or one of your aunts or someone in your family, a cousin, someone who is in the 30s, 40s, maybe your parents, or 60s, maybe your grandparents, an old uncle that you have, or someone in the family, or someone that you know. At what age do you think people tend to behave, tend to act, yes, tend to live as a, for example, rebellious person? Who is more rebellious, a teen or a person in the 60s? This answer is completely simple to find the solution, yes? Well, so you are going to write, I'm going to try to show you the different adjectives, yes, that are here. Let's go to see if I can. The adjectives are this. Let me see here. I don't know if you can. Let me see. Like this. I think that you can read them. Yes? Well, and you have to tell me if these are adjectives that describe a person in the teens, in the 20s, in the 30s, in the 40s, or in the 60s. Okay? Yes? So, try to complete like this chart. Try to think about the beginning of the class today, how old are people when these things happen, for example, retire, yes, and something else that I would like you to copy, and next class I'm going to try, because I'm having problems with my computer and with Zoom, I don't know why, but well, we are going to talk about important life events. Some, because there are a lot of important life events, but we want to talk about specifically some of them. Some important life events. Well, the idea is, what is a life event that can be important for many people? Number 1, the first haircut. The first haircut is an important event in a child's life. The losing of your first tooth. Losing of your first tooth. Number 3, the first day of school. I think everybody remembers. I remember that experience that I lived when I was a child. So the first day of school.